Hello everyone and welcome to our webinar. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about how to film buildings, monuments, streets, objects and people. At first, I would like to advise you an application, Open Camera. When you click on it, you will see a cross in the middle. It adjusts the horizon line. And when it turns green, then you know that your horizon line is fine. You will also see a lock at the bottom left. It fixes the exposure. So if you shoot a frame and it's dark in it, when you move the camera to the other place, to the lightning on the frame will not change. And let's start to figuring out how to shoot outside. And let's start with stabilization, of course. I've told you many times that stabilizer is very important. But what can you do if you don't have one? First, hold the phone in both hands. It's more comfortable in that way. Next, it's important to stand correctly. Bend your knees a little. That way, you will be more stable. Next, don't forget about the light. And now I want to tell you a very important rule. Shoot your video in that way that it can be stopped and it looks like a picture. Or the last point of your shot should look like a picture. It's also important to take a couple of videos. First, the overview, and then a few close-ups. That way, a person will have a much better idea of how the monument or building looks like. Just like in photography, in video, it's important to keep the horizon line. For the property of the shot, it's necessary to observe the rule: one shot, one move. It's necessary to keep the direction of the frame to make the video enjoyable to watch. Here's what happens if you shoot from left to right. And here's if you shoot straight ahead. I know, you may not shoot a lot of people, but you need to know some rules. Close-up shots of a person. keeping the line of the mouth. Here are some examples of how to shoot monuments. Also use the time-lapse feature that almost every phone has. Here's how to take them if you don't have a tripod. And one of the rules that many people forget sometimes is so-called air in the frame. If it's important for you to take a shot of buildings, place your phone on camera so it will be in the center, not the sky. If you are shooting a square, it's important to show it with the full turn of the camera. And this is very creative way to film street or building. Use anything you can find, whether it's a flower bed or part of another building. And this type of crossing from one shot to another may seem easy, but in practice it's very important to match the moments of transition. As you can notice, on the first shot, the transition is barely noticeable, and on the second frame, it's already more visible.